There's something I need from you, Father Godwin.
Is there, my son? How can I help?
There are a lot of dead and wounded at Talmberg, and no one to make the sign of the cross on their foreheads.
I'd like to help, but sadly I simply can't. My own parishioners are watching me closely, and if I make just one false move...
But Sir Divish himself...
If he wants me, let him come and speak to me himself. But I'm not going anywhere. It's your fault I have to live with a sword dangling over my head.
I never forced you to do anything. And just because I didn't help you out, you're denying God's forgiveness to...
How dare you? Do you think I'd stoop to...
All right, I understand. So why don't you turn it round on them? Why don't you say you'll go to Talmberg because it's the right thing to do and your Christian duty, even though you might be shot in the process, like that saint?
Sebastian. That might help, I suppose. Tell me the truth.
It is a siege, but all the camps are well out of range, so you don't have to worry about that.
Well, see how the martyrdom angle works, and then I'll go. At least getting out of here for a while will give me a break from all those judgmental looks. To forgive is human, damn it! Or... Good luck, then.
Yeah. Oh, leave me be. I want to sleep.
Jesus Christ.
The charcoal burn.
That's...
Well, you can stop worrying.
good. I'll get... Farewell.
Henry, I want to thank you for that generous donation to the infirmary. I'm glad you and Pavel didn't forget us. What do you need?
So, Johanka is gone.
Yes, sadly. I'll miss her. But on the other hand, I don't think what awaits her is anything bad. The contemplative life is free of many everyday hardships and woes, and her healing skills will find application elsewhere. You advised her well, Henry. The fact that it all ended well is largely to your credit. It could easily have taken a very ugly turn, considering the gravity of the charges against her.
Do you still think the Virgin Mary's visitations were real?
Who can say? Was she really deceived by Lucifer, as the Inquisitor said? I don't think so. I think her visions came from Our Lady. But I suppose we'll never know for sure, and Johanka will have plenty of time in the convent to reflect on her visions.
I've come to ask for help.
Again? Such trying times we live in.
Their lordships have laid siege to Talmberg, and the brigands have wounded Sir Divish and many other people.
These are tragic times. Fortunately, I've only...
Thank you, Father. May God reward...
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
God say, how may... Good luck, then.
So, is the concoction ready?
All done. Here, take the keg.
Thank you for your help.
Well, best of luck, lad. Now, I need a rest. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Good day.
This ought to help with your sleepy soldiers.
What's in it? It stinks to hell.
Yes, and it's hellish potent too. A drop in the evening, and you went...
Really? I hope it does the job.
Hopefully not. But if it does, well, it's hard to...
True enough, but you're not much good as a guard. Take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
God bless you. What troubles you?
Sir Robard sent me to you. He said you have to build a trebuchet.
Indeed. A trebuchet that can smash the walls of Tamburg. I, a mining engineer. What do I know of war machines? I'll never manage it on my own.
Well, I'd like to help you, but how? I don't know anything about trebuchets either.
Actually, there is a way you could help. Conrad Keyser came to Sasso recently. If you could get him to come here, it would save my skin.
Conrad Keyser? Who's he?
He's a scholar who studied medicine, but he also designed siege engines. He even took part in the siege of Nicopolis, together with Sigismund.
You're still an engineer, though. Couldn't you build it yourself?
Are you serious? Do you know how complicated such a machine is? What forces are at work in the contraption? If we were lucky, it wouldn't fire at all. Far more likely it would smash itself to smithereens and kill lots of us instead of the enemy.
He was with Sigismund.
It's not so straightforward. They quarrelled after the battle, after Conrad blamed their defeat on Sigismund.
I don't suppose he took that too well.
Quite. That's what led to Conrad being banished from Prague and making a base at Bethlem Castle.
Banished? Like a common criminal?
He was a member of the court and a doctor and a master engineer, so nothing quite that bad befell him. I've even heard he has a whole host of wise men with him and they're writing some book together.
What's he doing here in Sasau?
They sent him over here to help with building the monastery. No doubt they had to pay.
And how am I supposed to get him here? Abduct him?
Well, only if all else fails. We need his call.
All right.
Thank you, Henry. Take care.
Do you happen to know the whereabouts?
And what do you want? What? That old fool? The one who spent... Goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah.
Henry, I'm going... Oh, come on. What are you trying on here? My God, what happened to you?
Is this where Conrad
Indeed.
World renowned?
If not yet, then soon. Our Master Keyser is a mastermind. You wouldn't believe the things he comes up.
I need to speak...
Oh, really?
Tobias Fayfarer sent me.
Must be important then. Go in. Here's the key. Goodbye.
Enter. By the horn of Joshua, you startle me. I thought you were urban. What do you want?
Sir Tobias Fayfar, the master builder and engineer from Scalet.
Fayfar? Tobias Fayfar?
Sir, have you heard what's been going on in town?
I've heard a thing or two. Is it true?
It has, and we want to take it back. Master Fayfar...
I doubt it myself. Building siege engines is an entirely different... Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those heathens of Sigismund's. But that can't be done with a quill and parchment, and I can't...
Why can't you leave?
That's a long story. I was a little... And it might surprise you to know, after that defeat, he didn't particularly... Then, when Sigismund abducted the king, I didn't feel too... perhaps left is the wrong word. Some might say I was banished. In any case...
They locked you up in Bethlem?
Not quite. It's a royal castle. Frankly, this so-called banishment has been a bit of a blessing. I have peace and quiet to attend to my opus, although I have lost quite a few of my patrons.
And why are you here in...
To be honest,
Money, sir? You don't seem like...
Dear me, no. I don't need it to support myself. It's to fund my opus. That's why I agreed to help...
What is it you're...
Belli Fortis. A great book of war machines and weapons. Mark my words. One day, our whole world...
Of course. Any day now, they'll plough our feet.
What did you say?
Oh, nothing. Who do you work for?
My contract is with the abbot himself, but I discussed the work...
Could I not just pay off the man?
I doubt it. Carol is only interested in the construction.
Ah, as long as he has enough for...
Yes, but...
Couldn't Carol be persuaded somehow?
I realise that, but Sassar Monastery has always kept it... But I might...
What do you say?
Carol received his commission in writing. If you found it, we could... well...
That's a...
My inventiveness has many applications.
How do I get my...
It will be somewhere in his quarters. You'll need to get it quickly. I suggest waiting until evening. That's when he's fond of his dice.
Right. You really can't...
Damn. I'd like to rain some boulders on those...
Why?
That's a... Then when...
Could I help you escape?
Who says I won't?
But you said you couldn't leave.
Young man, I can't, and my word is...
Thanks for...
You're most...
Greetings, good...
The skull is a fake. Someone fixed...
But where would they get a human...
Maybe to frighten the workers?
But that wouldn't help anyone. An idiot.
I need some help from Matt.
Then go and talk to him.
The thing is, he's already agreed.
I can't consent to that. He signed a contract for building the monastery and we...
Supposing I...
What use would coin be to me if the monastery...
Conrad would only have to...
We might, if he did. I've given my answer.
But the...
From what I hear, it's all... Anyway, I take...
Thank you.
You're welcome.
May God...
See you later.
Are you sure you won't...
Not a chance.
Well, anyway, I've heard...
How the hell do you...
That's neither here nor there.
How much will you... Very well, then.
It's been a pleasure...
God be with you.
They're after me! Sweet Jesus, I knew this day would come!
What? Who is... Carol said you can leave and...
Leave? I can't even set foot outside the door! Not now!
Please, calm down and tell me what's going on.
They're after me!
Who?
Sigismund's people!
Why would they be after...
Because he's never forgiven my criticisms of... What am I to do?
What makes you...
When I was on my way to Sassau, I saw Baron Pekar in costume. Now I've been told he was seen, and a stranger's been creeping around the gardens. They're after me, Henry.
Take it easy. If someone's after you, I'll see to it.
I don't know.
He won't, I promise. I'll hide in the garden, and if anyone starts creeping around after dark,
You will, won't you? Good, good. I'll be sure...
Yeah.
How's it going?
do you know anything about a man...
Of course. I've played dice with him at the... Goodbye. God be with you.
Do you know anything?
That nobleman that showed up recently? Take care.
God be with you.
Would you be Master
I would.
Henry?
And what do you want from me?
To ask why you...
An interrogation, then, I see.
And who is it you're doing?
Why don't you ask about my mistresses instead?
Stay away.
Keezer? Conrad?
So he doesn't need to...
Worry? Good Lord, no.
Right, that'll...
As the master... May the Lord watch over you.
Yeah.
bloody thing.
Halt! What are you...
Quiet, for God's sake.
Silence.
Assassination?
You told me to my face you were here purely for business. And then I catch you sneaking up to his...
Keezer?
Well, yes.
It's all a terrible mistake. I've a long-standing arrangement with the custodian, and I've come to realise how he's been cheating me repeatedly. So I wanted my money back, that's all.
I don't believe a word you...
Well... Sorry, but I'm telling the truth. I suppose... But if it will help you sleep better, I'll stop creeping around here at night and find some other way to deal with the custodian. May the Lord watch over you.
An assassin after all this time. Well, did you...
I did.
And?
You needn't fear. I kept watch. A few folk passed by, but nobody dangerous.
And what about Pekar? Are you...
None. He's just doing some trade.
Well...
Come to Talmberg. You'll be surrounded...
Yes. Thank you, Henry. A well-chosen site. You want to strike the gate, do you?
True. We don't want to do more damage than necessary.
I quite understand. Sir Toth is holed up there, is he?
Just so, Master Conrad. I hear you have some accounts to settle with him.
Ah, not entirely. I've done with him. Sigismund trusted him more than me in his campaign against the Ottomans, and we all know how that ended up.
How did it end up?
Badly, my lord. The flower of French knighthood was slain there. Sigismund fled for his life, and I did too, I must confess.
Be assured we shall not make the same mistake here. We do not intend to starve them into submission, but to break down the gate.
I am at your service, my lords. We will build the trebuchet quickly. It will be ready in a matter of days. And I can supply, for example, Roquetta to sweep the foe from the battlements.
Roquetta? I do not believe I've heard of such a term.
Roquetta are missiles filled with black powder with a touch hole at the bottom to ignite it. They shoot forward, something like a hand cannon, but without rocks. The rocket is the missile.
I see. But we don't have black powder in these parts. Nor cannon.
Indeed. It should have occurred to me. But I am very fond of Roquetta, and I always think what Alexander the Great might have accomplished with them. I understand. We find ourselves in a conventional situation that demands a conventional solution.
I'm still hoping that Toth will see sense and parley with us.
He may well do so, especially when we set up the trebuchet on his doorstep.
Greetings.
I came to an agreement with Conrad.
He's already here. You wouldn't believe how clever that fellow is. That I guarantee.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. And the men will be too when the assault stops. I probably shouldn't, but go and have a look in my trunk. You might find...
Thank you.
Come on, you shit. Goodbye. Yeah! Watch out! There he is!
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Sit. There! You see him?
Shit.
There's the cunt.
Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Take that. Where could he have vanished? He must be here somewhere. Ah, dear God.
Hey!
God be with you, lad.
Okay.
That I guarantee.
Glad I could be of service.
I'm truly grateful to you. Fine work. I probably shouldn't, but...
Thank you.
Goodbye.
feel quite hungry.
Now, let's see how strong those walls are.
Let it rip!
That was just the first shot. The trebuchet has to be calibrated. That's perfectly normal. I'll have the range in no time.
Move. Move. Damn it, I have to get to Sir Divish. Sir, they're coming. There's no time.
Someone bring water. Breathe, man. You'll be all right. Who's coming?
There's an army on the way. And they're carrying the colors of Havel Medic of Valdek. And they're very close.
Havel Medic is surely not coming to help us.
Not that bastard. I have a score to settle with him. Gentlemen, Toth's reinforcements are about to descend on us.
That swine.
How many men?
We don't know exactly, but there are many, and they will probably be here by dawn.
So soon? How is it that we knew nothing about this before?
The whole land is in chaos. It's a wonder we can find out anything at all.
If they attack from the rear...
we'd be finished, just as Toth has been planning.
The sneaky weasel.
He's been one step ahead of us the whole time.
Not this time, though.
What are you thinking?
Robard, how do you think the weather will be tomorrow?
Well, sir, if my joints don't deceive me, and they rarely do, it'll rain. It'll rain buckets.
Here. We'll make a stand here, I and Radzig's men. You will wait until they charge us, and then strike them from the rear. Here, and here. If we succeed, we'll have it over and done with before they notice anything in Talmberg.
It might just work. But we'll have to leave someone in the encampments in case they do come out of Talberg.
A few men will be all I need.
Well, that depends on whether you can hold out. We don't even know how many there are.
We will hold out.
I'll give the orders to my men.
We will be ready.
My part in the battle, sir.
Attention!
I wanted to go with the Skalitz men.
I need more than that from you.
More, sir?
If we can't hold out at the quarry, we're finished. You, I, Hanish, and Radzik. And since Hanish is commanding the flank attack, Radzik is captive and I'm wounded, Captain Robard will be leading on the field.
Of course. Who better?
There's no question Robard's a good commander. But Many of the men will be from Skalitz. We need someone there who knows them and has their respect.
Sir?
I mean you, Henry.
But that is... Sir, do you really think I'm someone the men could look up to?
Henry, if it weren't for you, we wouldn't even be here today. And everyone knows that. Except you, it seems. In the battle, you and a group of Skalitz men will be concealed in the woods over the road.
But sir, I think I should...
Quiet! Don't underestimate the task I'm setting you. You'll have to keep nervous men on a short rein and not attack too soon. And then conduct the attack on the rear so fiercely and quickly that the foe has no chance to react. If the line should start to break, we need someone with their head firmly on their shoulders to keep control of the men.
Very well, sir.
That's what I like to hear. When you're ready, go and join the Skalitz men. They'll be mustering in the woods above the road to Rete.
If you thought you'd be spending the whole season and swilling ale, you were sat... And if there's one thing we pride ourselves on in Talberg, it's that we defend the honor of our ghosts.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ho! Ho! Easy. 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 Not yet. Just a little longer.
Damn it! They were expecting us! First troops to the bridge! Break through! Vanguard! To the left! And the rest, come with me! We'll flank the bastards!
At them! Charge! Grind those horsens into the dirt!
Here's their leader.
What? This boy?
You should show a little more respect, Divish. You'll need it when you kneel before Istvan. Oh, now the pup shows his teeth.
Istvan, you say? Not Sir Istvan? Or Lord Toth? Just how intimate are the two of you?
I know him. He's Eric, Toth's captain and right-hand man.
Finally, some good news. Shackle him and guard him closely.
Those bastards want to destroy our trebuchet.
Watch out! at them! Fight them! Cut them down! We almost have them! Finish them off! Now we've got them! They've nowhere to hide!
Well?
The damage isn't too serious.
So we can shoot.
Not just yet.
Sir, what are we waiting for?
You've heard his threats, Robard. Do you want him to kill Radzig and my wife? We have to consider all our options.
And it would be a shame to destroy the castle, too. But how do we get that rat out of there?
Sir, I might have a solution. What about exchanging hostages? He was the captain at Vranjik, and he brought Istvan's reinforcements here. He seems to be on very, intimate terms with Toth. He might be able to tell us something. And he might even be as valuable to his lord as Lady Stephanie and my father are to us.
You're your father's son, by God.
You're a godson, lad. You're right. We'll interrogate this whore, son, and then decide what to do next. Come to my tent when you've rested.
Do your worst. I won't betray my lord.
The Lord be praised. God be with you.
Well now, Eric. It is Eric, isn't it? Looks like the boot's on the other foot this time, doesn't it?
Fuck you.
You need to change your tone. If you start being nice, you might just come out of this alive. So now I'll ask you a few questions, and you better think carefully about how you answer them. Who is this Toth?
He's an orphan, same as me. The Turks killed his parents, so he started killing Turks. Sigismund needed men like that. So Istvan ended up in his service.
What is he after?
Are you really that clueless? To destroy Wenceslas's allies. You.
How many men does he have in the castle?
How should I know? There were nearly 70 of us at the beginning, but there's probably not even half left. But that's still more than there ever were in that castle. More than enough to defend it.
Who does he take his orders from?
Are you stupid? He works for Sigismund.
How did you meet him?
What's that got to do with anything?
Listen to me. Toth has hostages in the castle, and we have you. So, how about an exchange?
Do you take him for a fool? Do you really think he'd give up the only thing he has that stops you from attacking? He'll never accept an exchange.
You better pray he will, for your own sake. Because once we attack, you'll be worthless to us. And what do you suppose will happen to a worthless bandit? I won't waste any more time on you. You could have saved yourself, but apparently you value your master's skin more than your own.
I don't need to save myself. Istvan will save me. And he'll kill every last one of you.
Why should he save you? He'll sacrifice you, just like everyone in Vranic and Pribyslavitz. You're nothing but a common bandit.
You don't know anything. He'll come for me, and anyone who lays a finger on me will pay dearly.
Now I'm curious. Why would he care that much about you? Could it be your lovers?
You'd never understand.
For a while there, I thought we'd get nothing out of him. But in the end, he spilled his guts.
I thought you were much too easy on him. But it seems your approach was the right one. Well done, lad. Anyway, it's clear that young fellow is no ordinary brigand. And he believes Toth cares about him. We'll just have to see if the bastard cares as much about him as Divish does about his wife and you about your father.
Well, Divish, I think the time has come to find out just how much Toth values our hostage. Do you want to parley with him yourself?
I think I'll leave that to you, Hanash.
So be it. I'll do my utmost. Bring the hostage below the battlements.
Sir Istvan!
What is it? Did our neighbourly visit catch you unprepared?
A little, but we've settled in nicely. And this fellow is enjoying our company so much, we simply can't get rid of him. It seems we are in similar situations. Perhaps it's time to send our respective guests home.
Not a chance. Do you take me for a fucking fool? Be warned. If anything happens to Eric, I'll let every manjack here have his way with this bitch, and I'll dice Kobila into goulash meat.
Nobly spoken, your grace. But for all I know, you may have done that already.
Divish, I'm sorry.
Greetings, friends. Fear not, Lord Toth is treating us like royalty.
They're unharmed, as you can see. But don't try any tricks, or they won't be for long, Hanush.
It seems your lord doesn't place any great value in you, boy.
Go to hell. I'm sorry. It looks like it's not going to be that easy.
Well, at least we know they're alive. I didn't expect much of it anyway.
He won't harm them as long as we have this fellow.
Well, friends, what do you suggest?
I'd say we have no choice but to attack.
It's a great risk, Robard, with Stephanie and Radzig inside.
I know how you feel, sir, but Toth is no fool. They are his last safeguard. He will do nothing to harm them until he is sure of victory.
Would you be saying that if it were your wife inside?
Or your father?
Well, let me point out that we have no choice anyway. We don't have enough supplies to keep men here for weeks, while gangs of brigands and Sigismund's army roam the countryside. Toth won't agree to an exchange, and even if he did, we'd have to let him go. With all his men, he'd be a thorn in our sides till Judgment Day.
Sir, a message has arrived.
What is it?
Margrave Jobst is approaching with his retinue and wants to speak with you.
Jobst, you say? All right.
What is he doing here?
Who's Jobst? Jobst of Luxembourg is cousin to King Wenceslaus and Sigismund. He's the Margrave of Moravia.
Only a year ago, he was collaborating with Sigismund and the League of Lords. He betrayed King Wenceslas and his ally Prokop. Now, he's changed sides, appointed himself the leader of the rebellion against Sigismund, and wants to liberate Wenceslas.
Whichever way the wind blows.
Nevertheless, it seems the decision is made for us. We don't want Jobst camping with us in front of our own castle like a band of gypsies.
I'm afraid you're right, Hanish. All right. We'll let the men rest a while, and then attack. Come to me when everything is ready.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm glad.
Uh-huh.
And it seems you're glad to see me too. I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberg. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'll be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I...
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberg for several... Sir Robard will explain what... Take care.
Yeah. Yeah.
Load the trebuchet! Greetings.
There was precious little in it, and we could have lost everything.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a bunch of filthy cutthroats.
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and stab him in the back. Personally, I'd rather...
Because you know just who you're up against. That's
What do you think of Master...
He definitely knows what he's doing. And all that wild talk of his, rockets and such like. I'd almost let him...
Do you think there's any truth in it?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge. But if his ideas worked, they'd change the way we make war. He should...
See you later.
The Lord be praised.
Master Fafar, how's the trebuchet?
Much better now that I have Master Keyser to help me. Although, to be quite honest,
Next time round, you'll be the siege master.
I rather hope they won't.
How's work going with...
Excellent. His knowledge of machinery and mechanics is absolute.
So you're confident the trebuchet will do its job?
Absolutely. It's...
How much longer do you think...
I wouldn't like to hazard a guess. As I understand it, the base is quick to make, but the other parts are more complicated. And then there's...
I see. Well...
So do I, Henry.
We came just in time.
Quite. I thought my last hour had come. But Lord Capon came to our defence and fought like a lion.
I think more people will be changing their mind.
They should. God be with you.
Divish said...
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
Aye. We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all?
For a few days, at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
I'll be with you.
Is something the matter?
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough. But I fear they may have other plans.
If those were the best of Istvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to attack us at the worst possible moment.
My fear exactly. I won't until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the woods at my back are clear.
Of course, Sir Robert. Would you like me to bring back their gear as evidence they're dead?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the killing. Just let me know where you find them, and that'll be that. There's no need... Take care.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I found all of their campsites. The rest of the woods are clear.
That's a relief. Now let's relieve ourselves of the...
See you later.